Hello and welcome to another video of Starcraft 2 Co-op. In this series I go through the different commanders, the different ways to play them, with some tips and tricks. And in this video we're going to be going through the Withering Siphon of Vorazun. If you like this video, just like and subscribe, not for me. Tell it. Well, you know, actually the cool thing about this is that if you leave it out like in the light, and then it actually has a glow at the dark, which turns it, in my opinion, to a Dark Templar. Now, very apt for Vorazun over here. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the Withering Siphon. Now, this is the, well, it's called P2. It's the third prestige because this is considered prestige 0. And what this is that the Void Stasis, Confusion, War, blah 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 blah, it can affect units and cause them to lose 20 life per second, hence Siphon to siphon the life. Now, when I first read this, my reaction was, wait, what? So what are these abilities? Because that makes a big difference in the game. And I'll be perfectly honest, when I first did this, I actually had to look it up. We're also going to be doing it on Temple of the Past, one of the most boring and worst maps in Starcraft co-op. So let's talk about them abilities first. Right, let's go in order. So Void Stasis. It's a powerful psionic ability demonstrated by the Dark Templar. Long story short, this is that red thing that the DTs use in order to disable the target. Now let's talk about next ability, Confusion. Now Confusion is casted ability by the Dark Archons, and they basically it's a spell that you cast that causes units to attack, enemy units to attack each other. I've actually done a separate video, check it up on the channel, on using a Dark Archon build where we used Confusion quite a bit. Next is the Stasis Ward from the Oracle. This is actually the most important of the abilities, even though it's in the center, because this is the ability that no matter what you use, it's good, and you definitely should use it. Next is going to be Disruption Web from the Corsair. What Disruption Web does is that you fly the Corsair over, it casts its spell by itself, and then the things under it cannot attack. In this context, it's set to autocast. The last one is Dark Coil, and this is used by the Centurion, basically the Nemesis Zealots. So what they do is that they'll charge forward, and it'll stun them. However, with Withering Siphon, in addition to just the stun, it's going to suck their life. And the map that we're going to go to is going to be Temple of the Past, and the timing to note is going to be 3 minutes. Now, oh, by the way, this is the Starcraft 2 core website. Unfortunately, it's no longer receiving updates. Link to it will be down in the description, where you can find excellent information on all these Starcraft 2 maps. That said, I do think Temple of the Past is the worst. Actually, if you have interest, I'm considering doing a tier list to say the best to worst maps of Starcraft Co-op. In fact, let's get straight to the game. So the reason that Temple of the Past is one of the worst maps is that it's just not speedrunnable, and there's nothing that you can do to finish it more quickly, and that is a massive downside, because it's 25 minutes and 25 minutes. There has been a game where we killed every single enemy item on the map with 5 minutes to go, and at the 2-minute mark, I just left my army at the spawn point, walked away, and when I came back, the game was won. Now, it's not that simple. There are different attack points and strategies, but it's just not that interesting, honestly. It's a holdout map, but there's nothing you can do to speed up that holdout. There's nothing you can do to trigger the waves more quickly, for good or ill.
Where are the minerals? I was told there would be
Alright,
minerals.
so let's get into this. We have our base, we have our Phobius. We get our gases as quickly as possible.
Our forces are engaging Amon's minions across Shakuras, but the Dark God seeks this temple's demise. It will take time to activate the temple's power and repel his assault.
Yep, that's
Your
100 the
objective is to
preserver.
defend it until
The
that time
whole
comes.
law series video on what these
As I live, the objective
These
shall
spells are?
survive.
you do. Okay, whatever.
You must construct
Whatever,
additional
but no matter.
pylons.
Let's throw down our dark pylon. Then throw down our first gateway.
My liege, the coffers lack minerals.
Now, the thing about this particular build is that
Where are the minerals? I
In a
was told there
normal
would be
game, you're
minerals.
actually planning to use this to, let's say, complete a
Mine
mutation
more minerals. Quickly now.
or, you know, yeah, basically complete mutations or, you know, carry your ally. What you build is going to be dependent on what your enemy is going for, what you feel like going, as well as the map. Now, in this particular context, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be going for to showcase all of the units and which of those 5 abilities there are. Therefore, I'm going to go for a far more conservative build, and I'm going to get Stalkers first, even though Stalkers aren't really the best unit. Not by a long shot. Okay, I should be able to get the
My liege, the
oh,
coffers
I
lack.
got now. Yes, this Bob's coming back. See, what's Nova going for? Oh, Nova's got Super Cloak on. Ah, that's what the SCV was doing. That's not what we wanted to really chase down. So about 2 gateways for now is kind of okay. Add on 1 more of these and just continue making probes. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 2 Stalkers once these are done. Again, if you have a more specific build in mind and you know you're going to go for Dark Archons or you know you're going to go for DTs because of the map, then by all means skip the Stalkers. Go straight for the next round of tech. But in this context,
Enemies on the
again,
offensive.
I'm
Prepare to
gonna
defend.
focus on getting the conservative unit. Hey, if you have a better idea or you disagree, feel free to leave it down in the comments. Okay, there's a bunch of zealots. I could pop in the Shadow Guard and kill them, but I'm not. And there's a reason for that. It's not even because of the Stalkers. It's because I want these Shadow Guard, these zealots to get as close as possible, because when I
I've
do
got visual on
destroy the
enemies.
Shadow Guards and slaughter them, manual blink, okay, I want them to be able to clear out these rocks for me.
Time stop online.
And because my ally is, what's her face? Nova, I'm going to focus on the gas first, because all good Novas will be focusing on getting rid of the gases before you get rid of the rocks, because, exactly, my ally knows kind of what he's doing. You want to get the gases first. Same for Vorazun, same for Nova. To an extent, even for Swan. Let's get some more
Warp
Stalkers.
in more pylons or
and
nothing's getting done around here.
That's amazing.
All the places.
Shadows.
And the probe there. Continue producing. Get back to the front line. It's going to build this.
Pylons,
Defensive drone
pylons, pylons.
initiated.
Always the bloody
But the reason I
pylons.
like to go Stalkers early is that they're very, very microable. There's a lot you can do to stop them from dying.
You must construct additional
Oh,
pylons.
it didn't build. Shit. Build 3. And then the cybernetics core. Then we can prepare the tech to something else. Because honestly,
Warp in more pylons or
at some
nothing's
point you
getting
gotta
done
make
around
calls.
here.
Oh, a mistake on my part. Get these gases. There's actually too many pylons. Never mind.
We are one.
Pylons, pylons, pylons. Always
Where's
the bloody pylons.
Yeah, he's right. Okay, warp in 2 more. Send them to the front line. And let's get 2 more of these.
Serve.
Push forward. There is a bonus objective here, but we're gonna... Ah, exactly. Okay, is this it?
It
The
won't
7?
be for long.
Okay, there they are.
Temple's Zendastones are reacting
Oh, I
to
would
our
not have done
actions.
that.
I suggest demolishing them for safety's sake. Excellent. The temple's mechanisms are
Make
aligning
sure you
properly.
boost this.
It will
Then you
soon
can
be
start
ready
walking
for
into
activation.
turrets.
Our eyes are getting into
This is
trouble
why you
again.
always build more SCVs and you oversaturate, so that when your next base is ready, you can transfer them over. So 1 up here, check my Stalkers, that's still very much alive.
I serve.
Provoke the enemy. It's also fun to do this, but honestly at some point we're gonna have to stop and focus on the Centurions. Send the Centurions to the front line. They don't have to upgrade. This is the
Research is done. Let's
Dark
hope you
Coil
click the
that we
right
were
one.
hearing about. Let's build our Dark Shrine. What is the enemy going for? Immortal Colossus. Wait, what? Yeah, Immortal Colossus, okay. Which means we don't have to rush out air units. Let's beat this thing to death.
Regain.
Our
the other
allies look like they could
thing
use
we
a
gotta
hand.
do right now is we also gotta prepare our air defenses. Namely for detection. Take a bit of damage here. Pull these guys off the line. Walk in a few more. Yeah, we should be able to smash this.
A void thrasher is bombarding the temple. You must end its.
Yeah, we're fine.
Your research.
Okay, that's enough. No, it's up to you whether you want to go Dark Archon or Dark Templar. Oh yeah, Stalkers took a lot of damage. I'm gonna go Dark Archon. So I'm gonna get this upgrade instead. The Dark Archons already have
Well fought, commanders.
by the way, the
Zenith
reason I'm
stones
getting the Dark
remain.
Archons first is because I want to have a stronger anti-air. Add on some gateways on both sides. Can I add on another one? Yes, I can. Add on another pylon. Then add on the forge.
You just upgraded your units. Maybe keep doing
This
that.
on a separate hotkey. Ah, crap. It died, did it? I bought my ally. Okay, caught out of position. Most embarrassing.
Where are the minerals? I was told there would be minerals.
Only those guys.
Oracle perceiving.
Mash them to bits.
How can
Oh, I think the Oracle was
We are
inside the
detecting
stasis field.
hybrid.
Right, so send these guys
Hybrid.
out now
Ready
and start
yourselves,
placing down the
warriors.
stasis wards.
I
One more?
must insist you warp
Excellent.
in somewhere else instead.
But what I like to do with these guys is move them forward, cast the ability, and just walk away.
Not enough energy. Your allies are having all the fun over there.
Well, one gigantic downside, in case you haven't noticed, is that we don't have much.
harmonized?
What the?
You just upgraded your units.
Come on.
Maybe keep doing
Ah,
that.
shit.
It is just
Okay, we're gonna
Time
deal
to
with that.
play defense.
Your ally is being attacked.
Need to get the upgrades for the DTs as well. And the upgrades for these. Let's clear a path.
our window is short.
Specifically,
All the places you could have walked. Your allies are having all the fun over there.
Activating defensive drone.
so that we can place down some stasis wards.
Extrapolating.
Our allies are getting
These are
into
going to do a
trouble
lot
again.
of damage later on.
You're engaging the opponent.
It's up DTs. By the way, this ability, Stasis Void, is one of the abilities that
You seek guidance.
You need more energy. Have you
get more
tried green tea?
energy, the buildings. Go making more. How's our supply? Yep, we're about to get supply blocked. Trying to build some of these.
How can I aid you?
Our allies not pushing, so we can just dump down some of these here. Build another Stargate.
Pylons, pylons,
Back to
pylons.
work.
Always the bloody pylons. Research is done.
back to
Let's
base.
warp in. There's just
Everyone
not
in the
enough
ship.
energy to
Go,
do that.
go, go!
Oh, that's embarrassing. Supply block.
Hybrid detected.
Well, if you ever
Priority target
in bad
identified.
position, just build one Dark Archon, because a single Dark Archon with confusion can really do a lot of damage to a single wave.
The temple's preparations are proceeding as planned. Stay strong in your defense.
Okay, let's just push.
Perceiving.
Fire this. Fire this. Keep pushing. This is almost done.
Is upon us.
Build this.
Your allies are being attacked.
Oh yes, there is. There's more DTs.
Gas research complete.
Amon is assailing the temple with a void thrasher. It has to be eliminated.
Pull back our forces. Now, ally got this. No need. So what I'm
Our
going to do on
allies are
this
getting
map,
into
specifically
trouble
why I
again.
chose this map, is I'm going to throw down basis wards.
All the places you could have walked in.
Seems
you
like we could use a
entered.
defensive drone.
Our jump for Amon is bad. Possible. 6. Yep. Yeah, let's head over here.
You
The
seek
stasis wards are
guidance.
going to keep the enemies off of us. Okay, so once these two are done,
Pressure has been found.
let's get a boost of
Oracle
this.
perceiving.
Okay, so we have a separate hotkey of 8. And I repeat, 8.
You don't have enough. Your allies are having all the fun over there.
8 oracles, just planting down stasis wards.
Detecting enemy forces warping in.
Get another round of these
Pylons,
guys.
pylons, pylons. Always the bloody. Your
Alright,
research
our
is
supply
done.
blocked. Think we can take this bonus. Oh, what's this? That's
Upgrades
our
done.
guys.
Not
It is a good day, Sutsai. Enemy warp-in detected.
it is destined.
Keep throwing them
Upgrade
down.
complete. You must construct additional pylons.
And some around our allies' base
Amon has
so that
summoned
we
a
can
void
walk,
thresh.
walk in if
It will
things get really
severely
hairy.
harm the temple for as long as it lives.
There's the stupid thing. Walk in some more. Send them into battle.
Shadow
Throw some of these down on the other side of the map.
defeated.
Wait. Add these guys to our control group. Oh yeah, this is the disruption where one of the other abilities.
It is a
Which
good
is
day,
the core of this idea of this
Research
army
is
is
done.
that I want to have
Let's
this
hope you click the
strong,
right one.
almost F2A move force, so that I can focus
Hybrid signature detected.
on the
Strike
on
them
putting down
down
stasis
quickly.
wards.
We have eliminated all but one of the volatile Zenith stones. It pains me to see the Zenith stones destroyed, but it had to be
Back.
done.
To oblivion.
That is FSP.
Sufficient
Well,
Vespene
just give me one.
gas.
And that
You're
doesn't
not
get
gonna let
far.
that poor defenseless pylon
Wanna come a
down.
bit closer? Fire. Okay, so they're gonna fight each other.
Your ally is being
Eyes up.
attacked.
Our ride here. Seems like we could use a defensive drone.
I could have taken. Let's see, have I gotten all the abilities? Disruption, web, dark coil, fusion, basis
Threads
wards.
of fate.
Okay, let's start pushing down the center while I send these guys to continue placing more.
Upgrade complete.
Some DTs. Push down center. Honestly, okay, if you're going for a mass DT strategy, you should kind of always be building DTs, but at the same time, gas is, quite costly. Oh boy, don't lose the Corsairs.
Amon has sent his servants against us.
Push them hard. Can we fire the Colossus? Let's make life easier.
Big time now. Be ready to attack.
Oh, our allies airstrike. One thing about this though is that our anti-air is
You
kind
seek
of
guidance?
not great. Okay, I think we can push all the way back here and smash everything in our path.
Upgrade's done.
Down a lot of units. The only thing is that our gas supply is really low. On many a map. They have DTs? I think they have DTs. Yeah, they almost certainly have DTs.
Your units are.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
How much more? 6 minutes. Okay, not too bad.
Extrapolating streams.
Now we go home. We got all the bonus objectives, we got everything.
An omen.
Only thing about this is that you do want to keep your oracles kind of out of harm's way. What are we building right now? Corsairs, okay.
The temple is under siege from a void thrasher. Slay it before it
Now,
deals
these
too
guys are
much
gonna have to walk
damage.
through a lot of these before they do it.
Your forces are taking damage.
You seek guidance?
Our allies look like they could use a
Army's
hand.
turning around.
Your
We have to get
pylons
down
are
the
under
fight.
Time
attack.
to play.
Hybrid detected. Marking location
Allies seem
now.
to be holding perfectly fine up top.
Hybrid combatants confirmed.
These, so they're all taking an insane amount of damage.
Vespene gas gets you the fun stuff. Go get more of it.
Okay, while that happens, we're gonna send the oracles back around. Basically deploy another lot of traps. I mean, the one downside of this is
they're
that
having
you
all the
kind
fun
of
over
really
there.
have to know
Your units
where
are
the
augmented.
enemy. That's a waste.
Not enough energy.
Let's get rid of this nexus. You kind of have to know where the enemy is going to spawn in order to make full use of the
Our allies
abilities.
are getting into trouble again.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
why
yeah.
don't you have any?
Go home.
Eyes up. Our ride
Many
here.
of these. So what we're going to do now is going to push the northern lane and completely and utterly
How
smash
can I
it.
aid you?
Then we can turn on a whole bunch of stasis traps.
I see.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
Yeah, we're just going to keep making these guys.
Honor.
And we're effectively just going to move up an F2A move and smash everything in our path.
An omen.
And have the oracles on standby. Yes, I know you can recall using the Dark Pylon.
The temple is
that
nearly operational.
Almost cares the
Stand
problem
firm,
with trap
Commanders.
units.
The battle is almost won.
Oh, one thing about the Withering Siphon
Fight
is that it
with
can't
all
kill.
you have. We shall
Ah,
not
that
break.
doesn't really matter.
Sutsai.
Let's put our army here, where this thing is gonna
Multiple
spawn.
thrashers have emerged from the void. Dispatch
Uh-oh.
them before they destroy
Enemy.
the temple.
Possibility. I pull these away. Go down
You have
another wing
slain
of
the Void
these.
Thrasher.
Those guys are doing a lot of damage. They'll be reduced to 1 health thanks to the ability. Let's pull out our oracles. Cast confusion so the enemy kills themselves.
Upgrade's done.
And
You're engaging
now
the
let's keep
opponent.
killing them. Smash everything. Our ally has done the same. In fact, our ally has still done an insane number of
Your
spider
units are
mines.
augmented.
Because why not? Unfortunately, the damn pro
Bringing a
created a
defensive
problem.
drone online.
In fact,
Begins.
let's clear this
Don't just
out.
stand there. Shoot back.
Identified.
We'll take care of it.
Put on some of the back line. It's not going too well for our units.
The enemy has discovered us.
We beat them out.
Everyone in the ship.
Get some more of
Go,
these.
go, go!
Our allies are getting into trouble again.
The skies
I do admit that a major disadvantage of this build is
The enemy has
the
discovered
anti-air
us.
abilities are kind of limited. Oh, by the way, this build is perfectly doable with. It's
We need help.
perfectly doable with Void Rays, but I just refuse to
It's
go
a
Void
good
Rays.
Our allies look like they could
You can
use
just
a
go
hand.
Void Rays and just go
Massacre, bloodbath,
Oracles.
carnage, butchery.
Send the Corsair fleet.
Don't just stand there. Shoot back.
Oh yeah, the reason that they're jumping out is that all of these
Your
Corsairs are
ally is
cloaked
being
and they
attacked.
didn't get any
The
detection.
other guy is attacking you. That hardly seems fair.
In fact, if you really
It's a
see
good
an
day,
air-based
Susan.
build, it genuinely might be better to. Disruptions Web's really doing a job. It really might be better to just go mass void rates. But I wanted to showcase all the different abilities. How much time do we have? 30 seconds. So let's go over it again.
Our allies
So
look
you
like they
have
could use
the
a hand.
Dark Coil from the Zealot. You have the Void Stasis of the Dark Templar. You have
The threads of fate.
You have the Disruption Web from the Corsair, and of course you have the Stasis Ward from the
Your allies
Oracle.
are having all
Finally,
fun.
you have the Mind Control of the Confusion from the Dark Archon. So these are all the abilities that it works. And we're done. GG.
I could get used to being a CO.
Not the most exciting map, but it's a map. So with that, thanks for watching. If you have any interest in me doing a map tier list, let me know in the comments. Now like and subscribe to me for the Zealot. Oh, good. Oh, did I mention that you can glow in the dark and become a DT? Actually, had a really long conversation about that. Can a Zealot actually become a Dark Templar? In the lore. Let me know down in the comments. Bye bye.